So it's less than 2 weeks until East vs. West 17, and during this last part of the preparation, I've begun to start thinking more on a macro level about what this event really means for Southeast Asian arm wrestling. As you all know, Valen Low is the first ever Southeast Asian arm wrestler who's going to be featured on the East vs. West promotion. Namely, he's going to be going up against Hunter Knopfs on the right hand in the under 77 kilo category. And I've been thinking what this really means for Southeast Asia moving forward. What happens if Valen wins? What happens if Valen loses? Well, obviously, if he wins, it's a great thing. Valen himself is going to get way more recognition, probably going to get way more matches lined up for him. And, by extension, Southeast Asia would also be raised or perceived at a higher level. That's what I'm thinking. But what happens if Valen loses? Which, I'm the biggest supporter of Southeast Asian and Singaporean arm wrestling, but that is the reality of an arm wrestling match. There has to be a winner and a loser. There are no guarantees in life except for death and taxes. So what then? What in that case, if Valen loses, does Southeast Asian arm wrestling fade back into obscurity? Valen doesn't get another match. None of us get called to East vs. West. We have to slowly climb up, win world medals, things like that to get international recognition. Well, I don't think it's going to be that bad. Outside of this, we also have Mike Ford, who is going to be invited to a future Knuckles Up event because he won the Arnold Classic. And right this weekend, we also have Zhu Ji, who's going to be representing Singapore at the AWE Grand Prix 3. But of course, those are smaller level promotions. Now what we were talking about East vs. West is the highest level of professional arm wrestling that we have right now. So I believe that Valen as a proxy is a very good indicator for the level of how competitive arm wrestling can be in Southeast Asia. I think if Valen, even if he loses, he's still in the game. He gets a stop on Hunter. He makes it a close match, an entertaining one. I think that's still going to be a good sign. If it's a 0-3 washout, flashed like nothing was there, then maybe we'll have some problems. But in my mind, I think win or lose, this is still going to be a good day for Southeast Asian arm wrestling. Just getting the name, the knowledge of the region out there, showing the world what we have to offer. And hopefully the promoters see this in a positive light. They see the amount of talent that we have to offer and the potential for entertaining matches that we have coming out of this small region of the world. I myself will be at the tournament the day before the main card, so hopefully I'm going to be able to do well over there in the 187 class. I've been training really hard over the past 3 months for this, and hopefully at least going to get a medal. And probably after that, going to be doing some after polling to get a gauge of what the level is at, because I think more important than anything else, this is going to be a chance for a gauge in the strength and level gap between North America and Southeast Asia. Valen and I are both very prolific arm wrestlers in our region. Probably no one else travels and competes as much as the both of us, at least in recent years. So we have a very, very good knowledge of what the regional level is, and using that knowledge and competing in North America, we can get a very, very good idea of what the level is. Right now, this is a big question mark, and we are about to unveil the mystery. And can't wait. Just a couple more training sessions, probably 2 or 3 more sessions this week, and I'm practically done with my training. Next week, I don't even really count it as training. It's just going through the motions. But stay tuned for some awesome content. Gonna document our journey over there to Texas, and hope to see a lot of you. I've been getting a lot of comments on my YouTube channel, on Instagram, saying that you guys are going to be seeing me there at the Arlington Tournament. Can't wait to meet everyone. Sorry if I don't recognize you, but if you do recognize me, feel free to come up to me, shake my hand, say hi. I'm really friendly in person, although I'm a little bit quiet in person. But yeah, happy to speak with you over there, and stay tuned, guys. It's going to be an awesome event.